relegation. So we're glad that's over with and behind us. We don't really want to talk about that anymore. And we're back, and we're home. So for this doubleheader against the Nassau County Lions, of course, are out of Long Island. Some context on this team. The Nassau County Lions team that the Icehawks played at the showcase last weekend was their 13U Diamond team, who's at the top of the 13U Diamond division. This is their 14U Gold team, who right now is on the bottom of the Gold division. But not to be taken lightly, their scores are pretty close, so they haven't gotten beat badly, so they're in every game. They just haven't really gotten the win. So hopefully we take care of business here. And these Icehawks, they are 10-0-1 in their last 11 games. Actually, I think they're 11-0-1 in their last 12. So they've really come on strong. I mean, granted, a few of those games have been sort of awkward mismatches, but there have been some good games sprinkled there, right, Kev? So there's Wonderland AA, certainly not to be taken lightly there.
Yeah, they're doing the things right now. They're skating hard, and regardless of our competitor, they're going out there and putting the work in. I think they're getting it done.
Moving the puck, and that's the big thing. So of course they had that 2 weeks ago. They had that big Columbus weekend tournament win where they went 5-0, and the showcase last weekend they went 3-0-1. So they're really on fire, playing some good hockey, like Walshy said, and we're hoping to keep that up. And I think we have 2 or 3 player profiles that we might sprinkle in today over this doubleheader.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, so this game starts at 12:15, so just in a few minutes, and the next game, we take a break, the U18.
15 minutes behind here.
We are 15 minutes behind, yeah, okay. Yeah, which means...
I'm surprised you didn't get any panicked text
I
messages.
know. Right.
Where's the game, Marco?
Yeah, you know what? I take that as a compliment. People are
absolutely.
relying on us, and they like what we're doing, and we're certainly paid well, so, we got to deliver the product, right?
Absolutely.
So, and I think we're doing that, so that's good.
It's always good being back on home ice.
Absolutely, and Jackson's grandmother really relies on us, and Aaron Pauley. I always mention those two are number one viewers.
Let me tell you, she put probably about 2,000 miles on it to our last showcase. And after the showcase, she ran over to Long Island to see her other son.
Yeah,
play some hockey.
There you go.
She was back and forth.
Yeah, we appreciate the donations from those two, right? What do we get? $1,000 from Aaron Pauley, and I think we're at $5,000 from Jackson's grandmother. So we appreciate all of that. It helps us. It helps us upgrade our equipment, and and helps me take care of my iPhone.
Pay the writers.
Exactly. I mean, this material doesn't come cheap,
no,
right?
It doesn't.
All right. So anyway, okay. So your Icehawks are going to be in white, of course. They're home, and the Nassau County Lions, of course, look like who, Walshy? They look like the Islanders. Like the Islanders. So.
Yeah, I never got that color scheme.
No, never got it. You don't like the orange?
Yeah.
They say orange is the color of psychotics. That's what they say. I don't know how true that is, but anyway.
Does that go for hair as well?
Yeah, I don't know.
Gingers are a little.
No, that's not a
crazy.
choice. Or wearing an orange shirt is a choice. Having orange hair is not a choice. So.
Yeah.
All right.
The Islanders did get away from the orange and blue for a little while. They had that the fisherman on the front. Remember that jersey?
Yeah. When was that? I vaguely remember that.
I think that goes down in the NHL annals of top 10 worst jerseys.
They like to forget about that.
Yeah.
So, keys to the game. What do you think, Walshy?
Keys to the game. I think our zone entry is going to be big for this game. I think getting the puck deep, getting passing. The last showcase, we actually were running 2 forwards in front of the net.
Yeah.
And I think that seemed to help clog up the middle, get some good screens on the goalie and get those open looks.
Yep.
And even the leftovers. You get a shot coming through. off a pad, you can tuck one in. I think they did that a couple times, so that would be great. And then just keeping that, if somebody's pinching or we get a defenseman down low, we got to cycle up, and I think they've done that exceptionally well.
Yeah,
and our face-offs have been phenomenal.
They have, absolutely.
We check the nets. They are regulation size nets, so
they're genuine South.
Hopefully, the boys will be on target today. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Any insight into the goaltending? Who's going to be first? Who's going to be second?
I requested very few requests I have of Coach Matt. My wife is going to be at the first game today.
Okay.
So we'll see if Kevin wasn't timid. If he actually asked him.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I said, Kev, just walk in the locker room, kick the door, and just
tell him where it's at.
Tell him what's going to happen.
That's how it's going to happen, Coach.
Yeah.
But he's receptive to that. When the kids go in there and say, "This is how we're running the lines," he usually says, "Okay, no problem, do it that way."
Yeah, he's more of the democratic, leader.
Oh man. I mean, when I coached soccer, I used to love when kids made their own lineup. I used to let it happen all the time, right? My best scorer wanted to play goalie that day. I said, "It's no problem."
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, we got one of Matt's favorite officials today. We got Mittens.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, Mittens.
Yeah. Or as Matt likes to call him, the mouth guard police.
Oh boy. Yes.
So we'll see. We'll see how many kids get cleared off the bench today.
Man, do they have their mouth guards in? I don't know. They better.
Just be patient in case something goes wrong.
You guys see Peter. Oh, no, not Peter. Sorry. Patrick Sadlin.
I'll be all right, but just in case.
Peter Sadlin here and Josh Ayers, as you'll see, are doing a clock and the iPad respectively. And it's Peter's first time doing the clock. So if he gets jammed up, yours truly might have to go down the ladder and go help him out a little bit. But I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Yeah. Got loud all of a sudden here.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, those pops are loud. And there are Icehawks. And they got a full team today. And we were talking about this, that this team is definitely best when they're a full team. I know that sounds obvious, and every team says that. But this team, I think, even though it's relatively early in the season, they got a really good mix going. Their lines are clicking. I think they're paired with who they need to be paired with. Deep pairs are working. Forward lines are all scoring. So,
Jesse looks like he's sporting new glove and blocker today.
oh, look at that. Shiny white.
Shiny new white.
Yeah, so he's not going to want to take any shots and scuff those up.
You got to earn your stripes.
Pan in a little bit so we can see these guys shooting on net. The interesting thing, actually, after this past weekend's performance at the showcase, these Icehawks jumped from, I think it was like 14th place in gold division of EJ up to 8. And now it doesn't mean all that much because it's still early, but just getting those 3 wins and that one tie really elevated them. And handing Wonderland their first loss in EJ. So actually Wonderland is now 9-1 in EJ, which I'm sure they're not happy about. And they dropped to 2. And Yale AA took them over as first in EJ Gold. So, but again, it's early. And I think you have to be top 8 in order to make the EJ playoff. Okay. So right now looking good.
So Icehawks definitely need 2 W's today. Staying in contention.
Yeah, good point. That's right. I forgot to mention these are EJ games. Right, they count as EJ games. So yeah, So actually, Luke and I were talking on the way here. Every year it seems like this EJ schedule is always front-loaded. We play most of our EJ games before Christmas, actually. And then the EJ playoffs are in February, but most of our CHC games come December, January into February. So.
Yeah, that's a nice add-on to the season. You probably add about 20 games onto the season.
Yeah, 16 is the regular season. They have to play 16, and then if you make the playoffs, another 4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. So Coach Matt having a nice discussion with our man Mittens over there.
And hopefully he's buttering them up.
Yeah, he's, I see a few smiles. That's good. That's good. All right. I'm liking the vibe over there.
Yeah. He's not growling through his clenched teeth, so that's good. It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Extra cold in the ring today.
It is. It is.
Whether we're not used to it, we're used to those balmy 70-degree plus days we had this week.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it is. All right. The Icehawks. What did we get? Was that a 1-2-3 Icehawks or 1-2-3 teamwork? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear something, but anyway.
Looks like Jesse will be in the net.
Oh, it is Jesse. Okay, so I guess Walshy didn't accomplish the mission.
I guess the mission
was
not completed.
Not complete.
That's all right. Mom was happy as she comes in.
Yeah. All right, so 15-minute periods.
Yeah, I think the showcase, were they 13?
13. They were 13, yeah.
So a little different feel.
Yeah.
Well, I think the last two games, I think it started and then it was over before you knew it.
It was quick, huh?
Yeah. Low whistle games.
Yeah.
But EJ is usually, for whatever reason it is, they don't like to call a lot of icings. They wave a lot of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, which makes fans irate sometimes.
Okay, here we go. So we have that Jackson Taylor, Carson Rainey, Luca Durso line, and Jameson on D, as well as Blake. So Blake's on D for today. Him and Jackson switch center and D each weekend, which has worked really well. So got a lot of stick taps all around. And we're off. And Jackson Taylor wins his 5,000th face-off of the season. Doing such a great job there. So it goes back to Blake. Blake up to Luca. Luca. Oh, nice cross-ice pass to Carson. Carson gets in the zone nicely. Giving chase there is Jackson. Jackson looking. Goes back to the D nicely. Blake takes a nice shot, but that sails a little high. And nice pinch down by Jameson. Luca gets it down low. And that gets flipped out of the zone. But Luca Durso with the puck goes into the zone. Streaking. Shoots. Saved by the goalie.
Take the shot.
Really good first shift there. I like the energy in there.
Yeah,
Huh?
Yeah. Icehawks have a good tendency of putting their teams on their heels like first off the jump,
Right. It's that second period that we have a problem with.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
We don't do that anymore.
We don't do that.
Here's our first mouth guard.
Look at him. Look at that guilty look on his face.
He feels shamed.
Yeah, shamed. All right. Well, doing the walk of shame with Patrick
Where's
Sadler.
his father?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a new D-line. Actually, we have 5 new. So we have Christian out here with Robbie. LB had to come in for Patrick temporarily. And nice shot by Christian.
Robert pinching in.
Okay, so that's going to come back. Trying to clear the zone. Nicely broken up there by Robbie. That goes back to Christian. Christian with the puck. Nice pass over to LB. LB into the zone. Off his stick. Robbie tries to center that. Gets blocked. And now giving chase is LB. LB battling in the corner. Robbie down low. In there to help him. They try to come out. Elijah giving chase on that. He's back in his own zone. Goes over to Christian. Christian has it. Comes all the way over, but just ahead of LB. And yeah, that icing's been called off. And so LB battling in the corner with a couple of Lions. And nice job. Oh, and Cohen tries that lacrosse move, and that didn't move. That didn't work.
Nassau did not want him doing that Michigan at all.
Yeah, they don't take too kindly to that.
No. He gave Cohen a bit of lumber.
Okay, so Will Caden, and now Patrick's back out here with his nice shiny mouth guard.
Yeah.
New D pair.
Teeth are sweet.
Okay, so all right, so battling here is Blake. Blake gets it over to Patrick. Patrick goes over the red line and dumps it in nicely, looking to forecheck, and does. They try to clear. That comes back to Jameson. Jameson with a nice little move. Goes into the net. No! And he tried to center that.
Couldn't off the ice.
Yep. Couldn't keep it on the ice. Shot on goal. Saved by the goal. And Nassau tries to clear. And they do. Jameson has it. No, and that goes to Patrick. Patrick with a beautiful pass over to Will. Will has it nicely back to the D. Again, back down low. Will with the puck. And that goes back into the corner. Oh, and centering that, centering that was Caden, but no one was there. That comes out of the zone. Oh, we have a penalty on Nassau?
Huss getting the hands too
Oh,
high.
it was on Jameson, okay.
A little late on that hit.
Okay, so we have a penalty here on the Icehawks on Jameson. And we got the killers out here. So we got to kill this early penalty. All right, Jameson pleading his case.
Yeah.
All right, trying to.
I think they were saying that he was retired from getting those high hit calls.
Yeah.
Obviously, out of retirement.
Yeah. Oh, nice job by these Hawks, just breaking everything up. Nice job keeping everything to the outside. And Durso with the puck.
Nassau doesn't seem afraid to get the body working here early.
Yeah. Just a beautiful textbook penalty kill going on here. That comes all the way back to Elijah. Elijah up to Carson off his skate. So 3 out of the 4 penalty killers changed. And down low, penalty has 15 seconds left on it. That comes back into the Nassau zone. They're trying to make an exit, yeah. And so now the penalty's over in about 5 seconds. And now Patrick into the zone. And Patrick, oh, nice. That was a tricky shot for sure. And then nice pass saved by the goalie. Nicely back to the D. Shot by Elijah. Nice shot. Ooh, open goal. But couldn't get wood on it there. And Patrick gets shoved down, but he's still battling while he's on his knees. And that goes back to Elijah. Elijah nicely keeps that in. Comes back to Blake. Blake throws it in the zone. Nassau trying to make an exit. They do. They come over the blue line. They dump it in there. Now they're looking to forecheck. Blake looking around. And okay, so now Elijah with the puck. Elijah comes over to Patrick. Gets knocked off. Back into the zone. That comes back to Elijah. Elijah into the zone. Elijah makes a nice little move, another little move, and a beautiful centering pass. That gets clear, but that's on net, so they're going to avoid an icing there. And back for it's Blake. Blake nicely over to Jameson, who's out of the penalty box now, and he's not happy, so he's going to go to the net. It gets knocked off his stick. And Blake with the puck. Blake back into his own zone. Goes all the way over to Patrick. Patrick looking, shoots. But that goes off target. And now Jameson with the puck. Throws it in front. No one there. Nassau trying to make an exit. Blake going after it. And now Will Case giving chase on that.
Icing.
Oh, that was an icing. Okay. So icing called on that. And we're going to come all the way back into the Nassau zone. Okay, so 9 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. No score. Even strength. Okay, so back to Blake. Blake puts it in, and now Will with the puck. Will tries to center it, but there's no one there. And now Nassau, nice job by... All right, so now Will picks it up. He goes into the zone with some speed. He's looking, puts it behind him, but there was no one there. And LB does a nice job of... Okay, so... LB looking to challenge, does a nice job of forcing that dump. And now Jameson giving chase on that. It actually comes up to Caden. Jameson pinches. Back supporting him is Blake. Blake has it. He's going to go over to Will, but that gets knocked off his stick. And shot on goal, saved by Maltby that time. Back to Nassau. Nassau shoots. Oh, that was deflected at the line. Yeah, tricky deflection, but that got saved. And now Nassau with the puck. They come into the zone with speed and not shying away from contact with Blake. Yeah, he just stepped up and took the body on that nicely. And losing an edge there is Jackson. And now Nassau into the zone. Centering pass, but no one there. Oh, nice pass there, but it was just caught up in Jackson's skates, yeah. And that comes out of the zone. And all the way back to Elijah. Elijah nicely over to Christian. Christian with the puck. And they get that deep, and they're looking to forecheck. Yeah, that was a nice hit there, clean. And that comes back to Carson. Carson looking, puts it down low. And Luca with the puck gets it back to the D. Gets put on net.
Getting very aggressive. And they call a penalty on him.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't like that hit by Luca. And retaliation is...
Yep. That'll do it every time.
Do it every time.
So the Hawks were going to power play here. And that first line, a lot of energy today. Okay, so the penalty.
That could have been a cross-check to the back or...
Yeah, I didn't even see it. Is that what? Yeah.
Things that could have been.
Retaliatory penalty, yeah. Okay, face-off won by the Hawks. Goes back to Jameson. Jameson is surveying. He moves it over to Blake, just off his stick, but Blake dumps it down low. And looking is Jackson. He goes back to the D. That goes back to Jackson. Jackson walks it in, shoots. Comes back to Carson. Luca back to Blake. Blake shoots, but just off his stick. Goes back to Blake. Blake gets it over to Jackson. Now Jackson has. He's going to go back to the D. It's back to Jameson again. Jameson shoots. Saved by the goalie. So Hawks definitely have a few looks. They have possession. They just have to get more pucks on net, right? Okay, so Jackson is a dot here. He wins that face-off, and it goes back to Jamison. Jamison looking, goes back to Carson. Carson nicely back to Jackson. Jackson over to, right back to him. And that goes back to Jamison. Jameson's going to walk that in and shoot. Nice shot. And Durso with a nice rebound backhand goal. Nice shot. Nice execution all around. So Jamison walks it in, shoots, generates a rebound, and Luka backhands that in. So nice power play all around. Okay, so Icehawks up 1-0, 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the period. Even strength here, so that eliminates the penalty. Okay, so that's going to come back to Elijah. Elijah gets that up the boards to Patrick. Patrick, just off the skate there. Nassau looking to transition. And doing a nice job with his positioning is Christian. And that's going to come over to Elijah. Elijah has that. He comes over to Robbie, caught up in his skates, and now there's a battle here. It comes back to the blue line. A shot that's pushed away by Maltby. Okay, and that's going to come around the boards. Giving chase there is Christian. Christian with the puck. And comes out of the zone. Nassau looking to reset in the neutral zone. They come back, and they're still looking. And that gets broken up nicely by Christian. And they're trying to make a move here, but the Icehawks aren't buying it. And
Really smothering the puck.
yeah, so what was that? Was it offsides? Offsides, yeah. So we have an offsides here. So
Yeah, Icehawks defense isn't allowing the Lions to do anything.
and I just really like the play of Christian. Like Christian, really growing as a player. Like he just understands positioning. He understands he's a big kid and how to use that size. It makes it look effortless, actually. All right, so Cohen Pauly to the net. Oh, but that gets swatted away by the goalie. Cohen puts it in front. There was no one there. All right, so that comes into the zone. Giving chase there is Elijah, the Nassau player. That comes around. Robbie battling and Christian there helping him. Christian with the puck. Comes out of the zone with a head of steam. And he goes to the net, shoots. Nice job, but that was pad save by the goalie. And that comes back to the D. Nice job by Elijah to keep that in. Very nice job, actually. And good job tying up his stick there was Patrick. Now looking to dump and change is Nassau. Hawks, I think, looking for a change. No, they're not actually. They're looking to catch them on a change. Big shot there, but that was off target. And that's going to come back. And Maltby with the save. Over to Caden. Caden puts it over into space. And Will giving chase on that. Still battling. Now it's in the Icehawks zone. That comes over to Jamison. Jamison sees some room, and he's going to take it. Goes into the zone. Oh, tries a little toe drag. Knocked off his stick. Caden puts it in down low. Back for it's Will. Nicely back to the D. Jamison has it. Tries to put it back low again. Oh, Will, nice job centering that, but no one home. And that's going to come all the way back. And I think that's... No, icing got waved on that. Blake back for it. Blake comes up to Caden. Caden with the puck. That's going to be an offsides.
Yeah, I think I counted Nassau trying to get into the Icehawks zone. They had 6 attempts just there.
Oh, really?
They couldn't change possession.
And you were talking about that, how the Icehawks make it difficult to enter the zone. They're like the Carolina Hurricanes or the Florida Panthers, right? That's
Reminiscent of the old Devil's neutral zone trap.
there you go. Yeah. Okay, that goes deep into the Icehawks zone. Giving chase on that is Jamo. Jamo has it. He tries to go cross the ice, but gets knocked off his stick. So 2 Icehawks going after the puck. That comes out of the zone, and that's going to turn into an offsides. So we're going to have 5 fresh skaters on, I think.
3 anyway.
3, okay. So the same D pair, new line. So Luka, Jackson, and
49 left in the first period.
Oh, yeah, minute 49. That's gone by fast. Okay, so that comes into the zone. Okay, that comes over to Jameson. That comes over to Carson. Back over to Durso. Durso into the zone. Makes a nice move. Oh, nice move there. He made about 4 moves, but goalie made a nice save.
Just ran out of room there in the end.
Yeah. Okay, so minute 27 seconds left in the period. And I think we're going to do a player profile after this. Oh, yeah.
Exciting.
Oh. And, into the zone. Jackson with a nice move into the zone. Saved by the goalie there.
Whistle wide.
Or was it that? Okay, sorry. Whistle wide, yeah. And into the zone is Durso. Durso looking for Jackson. Carson with the puck. And now back for it is Jackson. Jackson nicely back to the D. Goes back to Carson. Carson over to the D. Nicely over to Jackson. Jackson comes over to Blake. Blake shoots. That whistle's wide. Comes back to Jameson. Jameson with the puck. And desperately trying to clear that is Nassau. And it's going to come all the way back. And wheeling it up. And all the way back, 5 seconds left. This period's going to expire. Well, one last shot by Jamo. Doesn't make it to the net, and that's the end of the period. So we have a 1-0 Icehawks lead. End of the first period, and we're going to get right on a player profile. I don't know if anyone really cares about these, but I started
We're going to give them to you anyway.
so we got to finish it. Okay, so Blake, right? Definitely a crowd favorite there.
Yeah.
Favorite team, Bruins. Favorite player? Guess whose favorite player is? Take a wild guess.
Yeah.
Take a wild guess. Brad Marchand. Right. And you know what? A lot of these guys who they're picking as their favorite player, you could see some of that player in their favorite player, right?
Kind of emulate their player.
And you certainly could see a lot of Blake and Brad Marchand, right? Obviously a great player, plays with a lot of edge to him, gets in the other team's heads, and scrappy and all of that. So
on penalties.
Makes sense. So he's typically a center, but obviously he plays D when he's called upon. He's been with the Icehawks for 12 years, so you want to talk about an OG.
Wow.
So he's definitely like the OG.
Yeah, so 2 years old, he's on the ice.
Crazy, right? He's been playing since the 1800s. So, all right. And, his favorite expression is, and I like this one, shut your 5-hole. Yeah, I like that, right? Okay. Anyway, his other sports are golf and mountain biking, but I think back in the day he played baseball, if I remember. He was a baller, yeah. And his favorite memories in Icehawks, scoring the game winner in OT in the Icebreaker tournament a couple years ago. You remember that? It was a peewee, right?
That was a nail biter.
Yep. And secret talent, he could moonwalk like Michael Jackson. So we got to get him to do that.
We'll have to get that on camera.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that. And he wanted to add more information, and he basically wanted me to just to let everyone know that, he has his lawn service, so he's accepting new customers. And if you remember, actually, that first showcase up in northern Jersey when he was in the penalty box, he scored a couple new customers. So he told me every other week he actually goes to North Jersey and mows their lawns.
Really?
Yeah, he honored it, right? So Coach Matt has no problem bringing him to North Jersey. He mows a couple lawns. And,
He's got nothing better to do.
I got nothing else to do, you know. And then, so he's taking new customers. I don't know what he charges, but it's probably not cheap. I'm sure he does good work. But anyway, we're back in beginning of the second period. Hawks up 1-0. So we have the Patrick, Cohen, Robbie line out here with Christian and Elijah on D. And winning that face-off, Cohen with a shot, but that goes wide. And coming out with it's Cohen, but that gets knocked off his stick. Oh, right in front of the net.
Dangerous play there.
Dangerous play. Trying to come out with speed is Nassau, but Elijah didn't like that, so he knocked it off his stick. And I think...
I'll tell you what, Cohen probably reminds me of Teddy.
Kowalczyk.
Yeah, Kowalczyk.
Yeah.
He has that knack of the puck just sticks to his.
It always
blade,
I know what you mean. Yes.
He goes through a bunch of guys and he just doesn't lose it. And
He's got
just keeps going.
That sticky blade.
Yeah. I wonder what he uses.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him after the game. Yeah. Is it a certain substance or is it actually skill? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay. So that gets blocked. It goes back to Christian. Christian has it nicely over to Patrick. Patrick down here just beneath us. Cohen with one of those moves that you were just talking about. He has it. Does a nice little mohawk and puts it down low to Patrick. Patrick has it. That gets knocked off his stick, but he gets it back. And he tries to center that, but that gets blocked as well. Now Nassau has it, looking to transition. It comes out of the zone, and that's going to come all the way back to the Icehawks zone. Maltby trying to figure out what to do with it. Oh, nice work getting that all the way up to Robbie. Robbie's going to shoot, and that goes high. Oh, losing sight of that was a Nassau goalie, but he finally found it. And that comes back to Christian. Christian just loses an edge. And we have a penalty here. I'm so bad at this. Who's that on?
I was trying to update the stats. I looked down for a second.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it looks like Blue's going back to the box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in the same blue, number 20.
Yeah,
the same guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, same guy.
All right. So
the ref is explaining his penalty.
So we have an Icehawk penalty here. It looks like slashing. Sorry, Icehawk power play, I mean. So, here we go. So that's comes back to Blake. Back to Durso, but that gets by him. And that's going to come back over to Blake. Blake comes over to Jackson. Jackson back to Blake. And Luka giving chase. Puts it down low. And Carson with the puck. He goes back to JMO. JMO goes back to Carson. Carson comes back. But that's going to come out of the zone. It's going to come all the way back, and that's going to turn into an icing. But, you know, these Hawks doing a nice job of setting up.
Yeah, they worked quite extensively on Thursday evening at Canterbury on the power play.
Yep, they did. Now they just have to turn possession into shots.
Yeah, execution.
Into execution, right.
Hopefully it's the Hawks doing the executioning,
yeah.
not Coach Matt.
That's right. Okay, to the middle, but that gets picked off. And Blake giving chase with a speedy Nassau player bearing down, but he gets there first. And that comes out, but that's just off Carson's stick. And offsides. Nassau. It's very strange offsides.
Intentional offsides. So
yeah.
That's coming to center ice.
I guess that's why it looks strange to me, right? So.
No, it's not. Mitten's pointed to center ice. I guess it's officiating me felt differently.
Okay, so that's going to come to Carson. Carson just goes into the zone. And that comes back to Blake. Blake gets it to Durso. Durso. And back to Blake. Blake over to Jackson. Jackson with a shot. Jackson still with the puck. Now it comes over to... Oh, nice shot, but that goes high by Jamison, yeah.
Penalty is released.
No penalty. Penalty's over, right. Okay, so Blake with it. Back to Jackson, but that's still in the zone nicely. Jackson gets it down low to Luka. Luka with the puck. Oh, nice idea there. Oh, nice idea getting that shot off quick as Dursa, not waiting.
Yeah.
The save by the goalie, who had that short side covered.
Yeah, those moments after a penalty kill are usually dangerous because you have defenders working hard to do the penalty kill, and you still have some tired legs out there.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we have Will out here with LB and Caden, and Elijah's out here with Christian, of course, the normal D pair. We're going to have a face-off in the Nassau zone. And face-off won by the Hawks. Putting it down low is Christian. Gets Will. Will overruns that. LB giving chase. Does a nice job battling for that. Helping him as well. And now they're in the corner. Still battling. Comes back to... Oh, I thought it came back to Elijah, but didn't now. Christian giving chase. He's looking around. And he wheels it up the boards out of the zone. Oh, LB with nice speed. We got a 2-on-1 developing, but LB shoots, but that goes high. And okay, LB with a nice little move there, but just a little too far ahead of him. Okay, and into the zone, Caden. And looking to forecheck here. And that puck goes into the bench.
Souvenir?
Yeah, yeah, we have a penalty here. There's a on Will roughing penalty. So we're gonna have to kill this. Okay, so Patrick's out here with Cohen and Blake and J-Mo. Let's see if we can kill this. All right. Save there by Maltby, and he covers that rebound. Scary times there, but that goes high. And Nassau behind their own goal. Patrick does a nice job picking that off. He has some ice to work with now. He goes through the neutral zone, over the blue line, shoots! But that got saved by the goalie. And swinging it around the boards, back to Blake. Blake gets it down low. Patrick. Okay, so that comes back to Blake. Blake puts that on net. Nice little deflection there by Cohen, but not enough on it. Cohen still that sticky stick. Oh, big shot there. I thought for sure that was going up top, but saved by the goalie there. And doing a nice job, not only killing the penalty, but generating some offense at the same time.
I believe we had a couple short-handed goals.
Sure, yeah. All right, that comes back to Jamison. Jamison down to Carson, just off his stick. Urso takes a hit. And we have an accidental horn.
Oh, we got the door.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
He told us, I asked him.
Okay, so Peter Sadlin getting yelled at for that, but he's explaining his case that, hey, the door was open. The door was open, and I was told that when the door was open to hit this button, and he did.
The door was open.
Well, now I think the ref here is... All right, so we got that worked out.
He's sadly getting his slapped here at least a little bit.
Earning his stripes, his first time on the clock, and I think he's realizing. I mean, he would always say, "Oh, this is easy, guys. What the heck is the big deal?"
The door is fully engaged either, so I don't know.
No, I got you.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh yeah, no, I mean it's. Yeah, it was completely open. I mean that's fine.
It's not closed all the way.
Okay.
Oh, it's not closed all the way.
I'm saying the door is still open. What do you say?
Yeah, it's not. The thing isn't all down all the way.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's closed.
It's close enough.
Okay, so face off. Oh, we thought it was a face off win by the Hawks, but Nassau got to it first. Okay, over to Carson. Carson has it. He's into the zone. Penalty?
Yeah, Jesse gets a little workout and have to skate to the bench.
Okay. Did you see what the penalty was? I guess we'll find
I
out
think
now.
it was behind the play, maybe a interference and a slash or something.
Oh, it's on Blake. Oh, so it is on.
He didn't blow it in time, he said.
There's some confusion here. What's going on?
Lots of
here?
confusion.
So the Hawks are going to be on a kill here?
Yeah. That
Okay.
could have been. So why would they?
So Maltby just, I guess, thought it was on.
Yeah, because we were carrying the puck up the zone.
Yeah.
So that would indicate that the penalty would be on Nassau.
Yeah.
So that.
Strange times, man. Okay, so we're on a penalty kill here. And so that's going to come around. Just looking to keep everything to the outside of the Hawks. That comes back to the D. Shot. Saved by Maltby. Does a nice job of keeping it out of the crease. And again, back to the D. Nassau shoots. Oh, yeah, that was scary. Comes back down low. Nice job there by Rainey to save. Open look there. And Durso's giving chase. And flipping it out of the zone nicely. Luka just forcing Nassau to reset, but they do. Now they're back in the zone. And nice job there. And into the zone is Nassau. 4 seconds left on this penalty. They center it. Nice job by Christian tying up that stick. Big shot on goal, but nice save by Maltby. That was a tricky shot there, wasn't it, Kev?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He does a great job of keeping his hands out in front of him, keeping his chin on the puck. Very, very good goaltending. Second intermission, I'm going to have to look up famous Islander numbers.
Yeah.
You see a lot of strange numbers on this team.
Oh, really?
I think it might have something to do with Islander numbers.
Oh, good. We'll have to check that out and report back. All right, so J-Mo giving chase. Penalty's over. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second period. And still battling down low. Now Will Case battling. Shot blocked. Oh, a nice save there by Maltby. And that just kind of was fluttering in the air, and Maltby snatched it with his glove.
Well, he's getting a little chippy out there. I don't know if you noticed.
It is,
A lot of hand checking, slashing going on.
Okay, so J-Mo reverses nicely up to Will. Will does a nice job settling that and getting that over to Jackson. Jackson with it, and he centers nicely. Oh, and then
At the doorstep.
LB had a crack at it. Was well positioned, but defender made a nice play. Will goes in. That gets knocked off his stick, but that comes around. And getting knocked down is Jackson. No penalty there somehow. And back for it is J-Mo. J-Mo has it. He comes over to Will. Will. Oh, we have a injured Lion over here. He's good. He's good though. He's up.
Just noticed the laces on the jersey of the Nassau Lions. That's one redeeming quality of the jersey.
Oh yeah, they got the,
Like classic collegiate, sweater.
and no names. Look at that, no names. Yeah, and I often wonder about teams that don't have names on the back of their hockey jerseys. They do that to promote more team play because it's not about the name, right? It's about the team, or if they're just too cheap to put names on them. I don't know. Who knows? All right, so into the zone is Nassau. Nassau gets it in deep. Nice job there by Robbie. And again, another really nice defensive play by both. By both Robbie and Blake. And that's going to come back to the Nassau D. They're going to fling it in down low. Back for it though is Blake, and he gets it over to J-Mo. And J-Mo does a nice job. Oh, tried to get out of zone, couldn't. Comes back to Nassau. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna have a tripping penalty here. Nassau player. Well, then he made a nice little move, the Nassau player, but I think it was though. It just looked like, had all the hallmarks of a trip.
Yeah. They went skate to skate, so usually that's a tough one.
I think how he fell, I don't know. Okay, so we're trying to kill this penalty here. 1-0, but it feels like it should be more than 1-0.
Yeah, it feels like we're at our first showcase.
Yeah, our first showcase again. Certainly, we have the edge of play.
Shots on goal definitely lopsided for the Icehawks right now.
Yeah.
Time of possession definitely as well.
So hopefully we can kill this penalty and then move on with our day. It comes back to Nassau. Nassau down low. Again, with that good positioning is Christian. And Carson with it over to Luca. Luca hard into the zone. He gets it in deep. And Elijah smartly just gets it in deep. I think that was on Christian. And I think that's a...
Hands rolled up a little bit on it.
Yeah, I think it was a Nassau parent that was yelling up there.
You know what? It's right in front of the fans.
Oh yeah,
Optics don't look very good.
no, they don't.
No.
I mean, it probably was a was a penalty.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
oftentimes penalties do get called because of parents.
Yeah.
We would call that a parent call.
And you know what? Actually, during the showcase, when we were playing the Lions,
Yeah.
we the refs were calling parent. They actually called 2 parent penalties.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
It happened.
There was Nassau. They traveled with a lot of people, and they were very vocal during that game.
Yeah. So we have 3 minutes 45 seconds left in the second period. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 for at least for 46 seconds. Then it's going to turn into a Nassau 5-on-4. So really scary times here for the Hawks. I mean, we got to kill this. Who do we have? Durso, Taylor, and Husk.
Sorry.
And Husk. That's Husk, right? Yeah, that's Husk.
They're all starting to look alike.
They are starting to look alike. I know.
It looks like Christian is skating to the
Did
locker
he
room.
get a major?
He must have got a major.
So it looks like, that Nassau parent was calling for a major. So I wonder if that was
Listen, I mean, if roles were reversed, I think our fans would have been saying the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't see it really. I didn't.
It was a cross check to the neck head area.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it could have been a little bit of boarding too. I'm
But
not sure
knowing
how
Christian,
close it was.
it was no malintent. I think it was just
it was-
playing and just, these kids, they don't always play unsafe on purpose, right? They're still learning the game and learning how to hit. And
At every aspect, step of development in hockey, from mites up to midgets, or I don't even know what the last one is, but this game is just getting so much faster every step of the level.
Right.
Like watching the Pee Wee game before, it looked like slow motion compared to what we're used to.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing against those
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
every step. It just
And you don't
gets
realize
so
it,
much faster.
really, until, Okay, so it's going to come back to Nassau. Nassau looking to set up. Nassau scores on that on a 5-on-3. Nice shot from the point. So I think we're going to have a 5-on-4 now.
That was 20.
Was it?
Yeah, that was 20. Let's go, boys.
Comes back to Blake. Blake over to Jackson. Jackson gets it in deep. They're still looking to kill this penalty. It's still now it's a 5-on-4. Jackson battling down low. Shot on goal. Comes back to Blake. Blake tries to get it down low, and he does finally. Jackson with the puck. Does a nice job of sort of smothering that, trying to kill the rest of this penalty. Actually, is that 2 minutes 47 seconds left on this penalty? Wow, okay.
I guess
A lot of time left still to kill on this. And Jamo coming back for it. Back for it, Durso.
he's got to take it.
I'm trying to keep everything on the outside of these Hawks. Doing a pretty good job of that, and that does come out of the zone. Blake giving chase on that. Blake with a nice job. And Luca. Oh boy, we got a nice job. Nice back check there, lifting the stick, a nice save. We have some numbers here, even though we're shorthanded. And now everything's caught up. Dropping that off is LB. But now that Nassau takes possession, they come over the blue line, over the red line, and dump it in. And remember, we're still on a penalty kill, which is a minute left. And that's going to come over, but just by LB. And I think, that turns into an icing.
Nassau's players out on the ice seem to be getting a little frustrated with each other.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it seems like they're yelling at each other a little bit. Not a good look for a team right now.
Okay, so we have a minute and 8 seconds left in the period, 53 seconds left in the penalty, 1-1. Okay, so the ref is talking to the Nassau bench, and now the ref has told the other ref to drop the puck, so we're ready to go here. Puck is dropped, and nice job by LB to break that up at the blue line. And he comes over the red line, and he's looking, tries to make a move, but we got to remember we're killing a penalty here, so we got to be careful. Damo with it, and Damo with the puck behind the net. Comes back nicely to Cohen. Cohen shoots, and that gets deflected and just flutters over the net. And we have a slash on someone. Do we know who that's on? Is that on?
Looks like number 6 here is slowly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have slashing on Nassau, number 6. So I think we're going to have a 4-on-4 for 25 seconds, and then that'll turn into an Icehawk power play, which will spill over into the second period. 40 seconds left in the period.
How do you do this? You're both on power plays, so nobody's on a power play.
Yeah, exactly. Even strength.
Now, with the game ejection, will Christian be able to play the second game?
I don't think so, actually. Okay, that comes back. Nice shot there. Nice deflection by Carson, but okay, so that's going to come all the way back into the Icehawks zone and turn into an icing. We're still going to have a 4-on-4 for 5 more seconds, and then that'll turn into an Icehawk power play for about a minute and 5, but the period will expire by then.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go.
Always nice starting the third period with a man up opportunity.
Sure is.
Coach Matt will have a couple extra minutes to strategize.
Okay, so face-off win there. Down low, comes back to Jamison. Jamison with a nice move on the boards. Comes back. Nice shot there by Carson, but that got saved by the goalie. What do they call that? A windmill. A windmill. Oh, man. Beautiful pass over to Durso. Durso with a blast, but the goalie just snags that out of the air. Nice save by the goalie. Give credit where it's due.
Yeah, Mike Richter style there.
Yeah. All right. So, again, I know we always say this, but it's again one of these games where I feel like we should have a lead.
Yeah.
But we don't. Yeah. And I don't think we're playing badly. I just think, how it goes.
Yeah, that second period, with the penalties, that really takes a lot out of an offensive push that we're trying to do, But they just got to get back to the basics again, and I think they were doing a good job getting penetration into the zone in the first period and just connecting on those passes,
Yep.
So just keep the feet moving.
Yep.
And keep the puck moving.
And be careful of that coverage down low, because usually what happens in these types of games where you're outplaying the opponent, all you need to do is leave someone wide open.
Yeah.
And you make it easy for them. So Nassau's ready. Coach Matt is certainly ready, and now they're gonna 1, 2, 3 teamwork there.
Teamwork. Love it.
So we're out here, face off at center ice. So I think Jackson goes back on D. So Cohen's out here with Luca and Clarkson.
Yeah.
Everything come out okay? Everything's good.
So that faceoff comes all the way back into the Nassau zone. Remember, the Icehawks here on a power play. That comes back to the D. Jamison with the puck. Comes back to Luca. Luca with it. Nicely to Carson. Carson to Luca. Comes back to Jamison. Jamison has it. Comes back to Luca. Luca with the puck. Shoots. Saved by the goalie. Nice passing there.
Yeah.
On the power play.
When the boys step up and they realize the zone there's a lane, and they take it and they have that quick release.
Absolutely, and they're doing more and more of that.
Yeah,
actually.
that's something they've been getting into the rhythm.
24 seconds left in the penalty. That's going to come around the boards and keeping in the zone. But now it comes out of the zone. Comes back to Jamison. Jamison over to Luca. Luca gets it over to Cohen. It's over to Carson. Carson gets it over to Jamison. Jamison has it. Shoots. Oh, glove. Off the goalie's glove. It ends up on the roof. Not literally on the roof of the goal, right?
Yeah. Sometimes goalies take you for granted, and it looked like he did.
Yeah.
But he was getting a little, infield fly there.
Yeah, right. But, so we have a line change here. Penalty's over. We're at full strength. 14 minutes left in the period. 1-1. Comes over to Elijah. Elijah, with a nice shot, but that just sails wide. Comes back. Jackson is back on D, remember. And he's giving chase. And he goes back to Elijah. Elijah nicely swings over. Beautiful off the boards by LB over to Robbie. Robbie with a nice move and a nice pass, but couldn't settle that. Nice. Just knocked off his stick. That comes over to Elijah. Elijah swinging it up to Robbie. Robbie has it. Robbie's looking, and I knew he was going to make that pass. He's so good at it, and now LB has it. And he goes back, but there was no one there. And now Nassau into the Icehawks zone, and that's going to be on net, and Maltby is going to elect to just ice that. Sorry, freeze that. They call it freezing, right?
You can ice the puck too.
You can ice it,
yeah. Ice it, freeze it. I think our fan base knows.
Yeah, we don't. Like my wife wouldn't know the difference. She'd go, "What do you mean icing?" Okay, so that comes back to Elijah. Elijah swings it up. Nassau has it. Nice job by LB to disrupt that. And Jackson down low, getting it up to Robbie. Robbie nicely over to Patrick. That comes out of the zone, back into the zone, and that's going to turn into an offside. Okay, so we have Cohen out here with Will and
Caden Lyons.
Caden. And then we have a new D line with J-Mo and Blake. Nassau with the puck. They come into the zone. Jamison giving chase on that. Puts that player into the boards. And that comes over to Caden, but off the stick. Back down low. Centering, that's Nassau, but no one home for them. Will goes into that. J-Mo with the puck, swings it over to Caden. Caden has it. He has some time.
A bit of a late hit there.
Yes, a nice pass out to Will. Will into the zone. And Will shoot. Oh, nice centering pass, but no one there. And nice defensive play by both Davison and Blake to break that up at the blue line. And nice job by Will to make sure that wasn't received cleanly. And now Blake behind his own net. And now that gets out of the zone. And now back into the zone. And now we have a whistle. Okay, so we're going to have a line change here. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left in the period.
Jimmy here.
So we have Elijah's paired with Jackson in the back. Okay, so that's going to come back to Elijah. Elijah comes back to Luca. Luca with the puck up to Elijah. Comes back to Nassau. Just by Elijah, but that's going to come back to Jackson. Jackson has it. Swings it up to Carson, but oh boy, nice save by Mulpey there. Back to Cohen. Gets it over to Luca. Luca with the puck, streaking. He tries to go around, and he does. Comes back to the D. Elijah shoots. Oh!
Come on! Where's the penalty?
Oh, and it just stayed. That was right on the goal line, and it just stayed out. Oh, shot there by Cohen with a shot. And taking a funny bounce. Luca with the puck, but that got broken up at the blue line. And a nice hit there by Rainey.
Number 61.
Now here we go. Patrick with the puck. All the way over, but they were looking for a line change. Come back to Nassau in the zone, but nicely there is Jackson to break that up. And that stays in the zone. Behind the net. Jackson back for it. And now Patrick and centers that. Mulpey was alert to that, and so just patted that away. Comes up to LB. Now it's back to Nassau. Nassau. Ooh, but taken away by Patrick. Nice hit. Oh, and a beautiful pass, but just off the stick of a Nassau player. Comes back to the D. Jackson with it. Jackson dancing on the line, right? And just puts it in. Now it's in the corner. Now with the puck is LB. Pulls that in. Nassau doing a nice job of having their sticks in the right place, unfortunately for the Hawks. Now they come back to LB. LB drop pass to... Oh, nice shot there by Patrick. The save by the goalies. Goalie's making a lot of saves, right, Kev?
Yeah, he's getting peppered a bit today.
So we have a trip on Patrick. So we're going to have a power play. Sorry, penalty kill. Penalty
Power
kill.
of positive thinking, Marco.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to kill this penalty. 8 minutes, 27 seconds left in the penalty. Nassau just called the timeout.
Yeah, so circling back to probably about a minute and a half ago, Hawks had a really good opportunity to score. And it looked like Cohen Polley was cross-checked from behind, right in front of the net.
Oh, when the puck was on the line?
Yeah, right on the line.
Yeah.
He almost had his stick on the puck, and he was cross-checked right from behind, taken out. So, these guys don't seem like they missed much today, but they definitely missed a call there.
Yep.
That could have been a game changer right there.
He's right here. We can always tell him.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Not him, but I don't know.
Okay, so the timeout is over.
That's my son, right?
We're on a penalty kill. But this penalty kill unit's been known to generate some offense. So first priority is to kill him, of course, but don't be surprised if we get a few cracks at it too. Okay, so Blake flips it out of the zone. And Luka going in. Comes over. Comes up, but just off Nassau's stick. Jameson giving chase. But Nassau's going to get there first on that one. Nice job hugging that post. Is Maltby. Back to Blake. And Durso nicely just gets that out of the zone.
Putting it in the corner.
And back down low, Nassau with it behind the goal. Now they go back out to the point. And out of the zone there. And that's going to come all the way out of the zone. And the Hawks are going to use that to change lines. Penalty's over, though. And now Cohen with a head of steam. Oh, but that gets knocked off his stick. At the blue line, Blake walking in, but just off his stick. He's looking. Oh, and actually, yeah, that's what happened. Oh, nice. Oh, and Mr. Delmonico. Mr. Delmonico, let me just describe that because I probably screwed up the camera again because I got so excited. But first of all, a Nassau player tried to put a hit on Blake, missed him. So Blake took the puck, went around the net, made a nice move, made him look a little foolish, and then just roofed it. Just a beautiful play all around. And he did that by himself. Like that was just him. And that was just very well done by Blake. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And he was super excited. Like I don't think I've ever seen him celebrate. And I've seen him play for about 3-4 years.
That was a nice celly.
That was the best I've ever seen from him. And he's had some good ones. Oh, no, big move there by Pauly. And he still has that sticky tape on his stick, which is working quite well for him. And now he's behind the net. Still has it. Oh, nice shot there by Robbie, but that gets saved. Okay, so back for it is Robbie. Jackson doing a nice job there. And Elijah helping him out. That comes out of the zone. Nassau looking to reset. And that comes all the way back. Jackson with it. Yep, Nassau looking for a change, so looking to catch them on the change, but that just goes by LB. That's going to turn into an icing.
I have a feeling we're the next 5 minutes or 14 seconds, we're going to have a lot of physical play here.
Yeah. And, you know, when this Nassau team first took the ice, and that's why, you know, sometimes initial impressions aren't accurate. Like, they first took the ice, and the first few minutes of the game, they said, oh, you know what? I think we're going to sort of handle these guys. But you know what? They have some spirit about them, and they definitely aren't going down easy. Okay, so Patrick with the puck goes over the red line, gets it in deep, as per the instructions by Coach Matt. Oh, Caden with a nice centering pass, but that gets blocked. Doing a nice job of battling as Will. Will comes out with it. Oh, shoots! Forces the goalie to make a save. Nice job by Will there.
Yeah, Wilson
Comes out and puts it on net.
The thing I love about him on the ice is he looks like he's shot out of a cannon.
Yeah,
He's
right,
going
yeah.
full steam ahead the entire shift. And you know,
And you know how hard it is to get kids to do that?
yeah,
It's and he just does it. And I think that's
reckless
great.
abandon.
It's reckless abandon. And sometimes you need that fearlessness, right? Okay, so at the dot, here's Patrick. That time it was won by Nassau. Nassau into the zone. Jamison back for it. And Jamison knocked off Nassau's stick. Blake, fresh off his big goal, doing a nice job defending. And Patrick comes over the blue line, over the red line, and then gets it in deep. Will with the puck. Will again doing a nice job. Lost an edge that time. Patrick with the puck. Nice turn there. Nice shot. Oh, and that went in the net. I think that was Will that just popped that, right? Well, we'll see who's ahead of the choo-choo line here, but I think that just... Yeah, I think Will's going to... And you know what? I will say, well, Patrick made that happen. That was definitely... I'm glad Will got that one. You know, he's been working hard. He's had a really good game, especially this period.
I don't know how glad Patrick is, though.
Well, sure, but Patrick, I'm sure he loves assists too. But you know what? We'll get that one. Very well deserved. Been working hard, putting pucks on net, battling. So well done. It's not a goal. Where's Sunrise here?
81.
Oh, they are calling goal, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Will had it.
Okay, so 3-1 Hawks. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the period. Hawks looking just to preserve this lead. And
Everything seems to be going at the net right now.
yeah. And this line, it just works so well together now. And Jackson with the puck. Jackson behind the net. You look at, he puts that one on net. And that comes all the way back. Well, actually, sorry, no, now it comes out of the zone. And now back for it's Elijah. Elijah behind the net. And does a nice job getting it over to Carson. Carson, nice idea trying to get it to Luca. Luca has it. And Luca puts it in the zone. Looking to forecheck. It's Carson.
Guy's standing next to the column. He's taping.
That's him?
Yeah.
And all the way back for it is Jackson. Jackson all the way up to Cohen. It's back. Jackson looking to defend that and takes the body there and tried to put a hit on him, but avoided
He had
that hit.
hip check lined up.
Yeah. And out of the zone there, but that's going to probably turn into an icing. Oh, no, it doesn't. Nice job by Carson to just get on that. And Patrick, oh! Hoping Patrick would have gotten that one, right?
Yeah.
That would he. So Patrick.
I've been watching Patrick play for a couple years now.
And he's a scorer. That's for sure.
Yeah. That was that's a Patrick move. That high shot.
That high
Everybody wants
shot.
to go high.
Oh, yeah. Puts a lot on it, though, you know?
Yeah, he puts a lot on it.
Yeah. All right, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the period. 3-1 lead, Hawks. Good game. Just entertaining game, right?
Yeah, it is.
Someone dropped their mouth guard.
Over here, we got a taker.
Yeah, Cohen Pauly wants a mouth guard.
Yeah. Yep.
He collects mouth guards from
He
what
does,
I hear.
he does.
Yeah, he just
He said the most refreshing thing about a new mouth guard is the taste.
he likes to sample them and guess whose it is.
Yeah.
I know. It's kind of weird, but whatever. That's how they roll in Virginia. I don't know. All right. Anyway, are we as funny as we think we are?
No.
I don't probably not. All right. That comes back to J-Mo tries, and he gets out of the zone nicely. Comes over to Robbie over to LB into the zone. Minute and a half left in this game. And remember, we got to play this team again in a couple hours, so, you know, some bad blood being generated. Oh, Patrick! Oh, that just goes off the toe of his stick.
Off the toe there.
Comes back to LB. LB shoots. Oh, it goes wide. Pinching down is J-Mo. Covering for him is Patrick. Still battling at the boards here. Okay, so now we're under a minute in the period. Leaving it and flipping that, but that actually goes out of play.
A lucky fan gets a souvenir.
Yep.
It's going to be tough getting it back over the boards.
So we're going to have a D-line change. Same forward line is going to stay out there.
Take the 20 to it.
Okay, here we go. Back to the D, back to Elijah. Elijah throws it down low. Back for it's LB. LB gets possession, goes over to Patrick. Patrick has it. Reverses. Oh, down to LB. LB has the puck. Going around his net. Sorry, around the Nassau net. Nassau trying to break out. They get it in deep. The back for it is Jackson. Up to J-Mo. J-Mo takes the hit. No worse for wear. Van Eckers all the way to LB. 10 seconds left in this game. And still in the Icehawks zone. 5 seconds. 4, 3. And that'll do it, folks. Oh, and actually, Patrick just got a goal. I hope they count it, right? That actually went in with 0.1 seconds left. And I don't know if anyone cares, but I do. I'm sure Patrick does, but let's see if the ref... I will eavesdrop on this ref and then report back. Hey, did they count that a goal? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, no goal, unfortunately, but I know we're winning with 0.1
Yeah.
or 0.2 seconds left, but that's fine. Anyway, your Icehawks victorious here, 3-1. And next game,
3:45.
3:45. Yeah, unless it runs over, right? Because now there's a game next, a U18 game.
Running a little late today.
They're all run late. Exactly.
Yeah, number 8 and number 20, 2 players to look for in the next game.
Yep.
Gotten a little chippy here in the in the latter parts of the game.
But we might have to play the game without Christian, right?
Yeah, that's we'll have to do the post-game interview with Coach Matt Delmonico.
Oh, that's
to get that information.
a good point.
But
In fact, maybe we can catch him here. He's kind of a hard guy to catch. He's busy.
sticking the pole down there, getting him right in.
Yeah, we might. But he's probably in a good mood. I mean, we just won, right? I just always want to. Oh wait, there is it going. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to do our homework and find out, and we'll let everyone know. Anyway, okay, we'll see everyone in a couple.